Alright, I'm going to show you how the integration works for Shopify and price charting so that you can update the prices in your Shopify website based on prices from price charting. So this is not going to show you the initial steps on how to get it configured, like how to get the API keys from Shopify and the API keys from price charting. We have a page showing you how to do that. That's just a one-time thing, and you do it. It's pretty straightforward, just following the directions. But this will be showing you how to actually set up some pricing rules and how that works in Shopify between price charting and Shopify. So we work with pricing for video games, Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm going to show this example of video games. You could set up, you want updates to happen on a daily basis, a weekly basis, or just on demand. You have to come back in and actually tell it to start updating prices. And then you have to choose a data type to link the two. It's a bit, we call it a key, but it had to be something. All these are ones that are in the price charting database, and this has to be something that you also have in your Shopify database. So with video games, the UPC is a common one. That you have that UPC in Shopify, you can then link that this product in Shopify equals this product in price charting. So you can do that also with Amazon's ASIN or a price charting ID or even the TCG player ID if you were doing trading cards. So I'm going to start with this one. I would say update configuration, and then it'll set up that configuration down here. So this will show you what linking you already have set up. So that just links the product. So I'm going to show you an example here. I have Epic Mickey 2 for PS Vita. This UPC code here is that UPC code. I'm going to then search for it. That's the same UPC that is on price charting. So for this tool, it'd be saying those two products are linked to each other because of that UPC being the same. All right, so once I have that set up, the products are now linked, but I need to set up some sort of pricing rule based on the item we have, whatever sort of market I'm selling into, what kind of pricing rules I want to have set up. I want prices to be higher, to be lower, and base it upon the condition of the items. So I already have down here a couple rules set up for loose and complete in box. I'm going to set up a rule for new, because this item here, this example, is a brand new Epic Mickey 2. So in my SKU field down here, I have it where it says new 22, and then Epic Mickey 2, PS Vita. I'm going to copy this part, that new 22. That's how in this example case, we're going to identify a new product. I'm going to enter that keyword in here then. And then I'm going to say for the field, you can choose the SKU, the title, the UPC, or option value 1. Option value 1 will be like, some stores will use that for their conditions, saying this is complete in box or this is new. It's another option that you have. But for this case, it's a SKU because that SKU came from right here in this SKU field on Shopify. Okay, and then I'm going to choose what price point from price charting I want to use for this. So this one, it makes sense that it's a new price, a new product on Shopify. I'm going to use the new price on price charting. So I'm going to select that. But you also have other choices in terms of you want to use the GameStop price, you can use the GameStop trade price, you can use our suggested like buy and sell prices. So it's sort of up to you which ones are best for your use case, but those are some of the options. And then you can also have the option to customize the prices. So I can say, okay, I want to take whatever the new price is on price charting, and I also want to increase it by $2. I always want to sell it for a little bit more. You can also say I want to have the price be increased also by 10%. So you can make those anything. You can make it a little bit lower, you can make it a little bit higher. Some stores that sell internationally might use the percentage adjustments for a currency conversion because all the prices always come in as US dollars into the Shopify price charting tool. So you can do a currency conversion. You could also do like a value-added tax. So lots of different reasons you can do it, but you can adjust it however you want. And then you also have an option up here for rounding your prices on every price in your database. You can set it up to, I want it to always round up to the nearest whole dollar amount or round up to the nearest 99 cents. That's sort of an option you can choose to be whatever the price would be from our calculations with these percentages and dollar amount adjustments, and then it would round up on top of that. All right, so I have those sort of rules set up. I'm increasing it by $2 plus an additional 10%. Now I'm going to save. And you can see that now I have a new pricing rule set up. So if the item has loose here in that SKU field, it would use that loose price rule. But because this one is a new, it would be using this new rule. So if I were to then do a sync and were to update the prices now, that price that's $67 now for Epic Mickey would update to whatever the most recent price would be for a new condition Epic Mickey with those pricing rules. So that's how you get the Shopify to price charting integration set up, how you get it configured to match up the prices and set up your own pricing rules.